Have you ever felt like certain habits or thoughts are holding you back from living your best life as a true believer? What if quietly eliminating just a few things could bring you closer to Allah and fill your heart with peace? In this video, we're diving deep into 11 things you should quietly eliminate from your life to strengthen your faith, purify your soul, and live with a purpose aligned to Islam. Each point is rooted in the timeless wisdom of the Quran, helping you let go of negativity and distractions while focusing on what truly matters. Stick around till the end, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Deen Explorers for more life-changing Islamic guidance. 1. Negative company. The people you surround yourself with play a vital role in shaping your character and faith. In Islam, it's essential to choose companions who encourage righteousness and steer you closer to Allah. Negative company, on the other hand, can gradually lead you away from your purpose and instill harmful habits in your life. Sometimes the influence of a negative company isn't obvious. It might manifest subtly through distractions, indulgence in sinful activities, or constant worldly chatter. Over time, such associations can make your heart less inclined toward good deeds and more attached to dunya worldly life. Keep yourself content with those who call their Lord morning and evening, seeking His pleasure, and let not your eyes overlook them, seeking the splendor of the worldly life. And do not obey the one whose heart we have made heedless of our remembrance, and who has followed his desire, and whose behavior has exceeded the limits. Seek the company of those who remember Allah and live with sincerity. Quietly evaluate your friendships. Are they encouraging you to pray on time, read the Quran, and grow in Iman faith? Or are they distracting you from your spiritual goals? Transitioning away from negative company doesn't require making an announcement or hurting anyone's feelings. Instead, limit your exposure to such individuals and gravitate toward environments that nurture your faith. Join Islamic classes, attend community events, or simply spend time with family members who share your spiritual values. Good company is a gift from Allah, one that can uplift your heart and bring blessings into your life. Choose wisely because your companions can either lead you toward Jannah or away from it. 2. Gossip and backbiting. Gossiping and backbiting are among the most harmful sins that can destroy relationships and your standing before Allah. Unfortunately, they're also common in everyday conversations, often disguised as harmless chatter. Backbiting involves speaking about someone in their absence in a way they would dislike if they knew, even if it's true. O you who believe, abstain from many of the suspicions. Some suspicions are sins, and do not be curious to find out faults of others, and do not backbite one another. Does one of you like that he eats the flesh of his dead brother? You would abhor it, and fear Allah. Surely Allah is most relenting, very merciful. This vivid imagery emphasizes how detestable gossip is in Allah's eyes. It's a sin that not only harms the person being spoken about, but also taints the heart of the one speaking. To eliminate gossip from your life, first, become conscious of your words. Before speaking, reflect on whether your words are beneficial or harmful. Surround yourself with people who engage in uplifting conversations and avoid gatherings where gossip is common. Replacing gossip with zikr, remembrance of Allah, or making dua for others is a powerful way to purify your speech. The tongue is a trust from Allah. Use it to build, not to harm. 3. Toxic content. The content we consume, whether through social media, TV, music, or books, has a profound impact on our minds and hearts. Toxic content often promotes un-Islamic values such as materialism, indecency, or a disregard for morality. Without realizing it, Consuming such content can desensitize your heart and distract you from remembering Allah. And do not follow a thing about which you have no knowledge. Surely the ear, the eye, and the heart, each one of them shall be interrogated about. We are accountable for what we choose to see, hear, and internalize. To quietly eliminate toxic content from your life, start by identifying what doesn't align with Islamic teachings. Replace it with beneficial content, Islamic lectures, Quran recitation, or uplifting podcasts that inspire you to grow in your faith. Remember, the content you consume shapes your thoughts, and your thoughts shape your actions. Feed your soul with what nourishes your iman and brings you closer to Allah. 4. Haram income. Earning income through impermissible means is a serious matter in Islam. Haram income includes money gained through activities such as gambling, dealing with interest, selling prohibited items, or any dishonest practices. Such earnings not only harm your spiritual connection with Allah, but also bring a lack of blessings in your life. O you who believe, do not eat up the amounts acquired through riba interest, doubled and multiplied. Fear Allah so that you may be successful. When your earnings come from impermissible sources, it affects not just your wealth but also your peace of mind and the purity of your worship. A person who feeds themselves or their family with haram income is blocking the acceptance of their dua and placing barriers between themselves and Allah's mercy. Quietly eliminating haram income begins with reflecting on your current sources of earnings. If they involve any impermissible activities, make a sincere intention to stop and seek lawful means of earning. Take practical steps to transition toward halal income, whether it's changing your profession, avoiding unethical practices, or learning new skills to pursue lawful opportunities. Make dua for guidance and ease in finding halal provisions. By doing so, you'll find contentment, blessings in your wealth, and a stronger connection with Allah. True success lies not in the amount of wealth you earn, but in how pure and lawful that wealth is in the sight of Allah. Choose the path of integrity, and Allah will open doors of blessings you never imagined. 5. Unnecessary arguments. Arguments, especially over trivial matters, often lead to anger, resentment, and a loss of peace. Islam teaches us to avoid unnecessary disputes and to prioritize harmony and understanding in our interactions. And say to the people what is good, and be steadfast in salah prayer, and pay zakah. Then you went back on your word, all but a few among you, and you are used to turning away. When faced with a disagreement, ask yourself if the argument serves any real purpose. Most of the time, it's better to remain silent or respond with gentleness. Quietly eliminate the habit of engaging in unnecessary arguments by practicing patience and humility. Focus on building bridges, not walls, in your relationships. 6. Envy and jealousy. Envy and jealousy are destructive emotions that can poison your heart, strain relationships, and distance you from Allah. They arise when you feel discontented with what Allah has blessed you with and resentful of what He has granted others. These feelings go against the essence of Islam, which teaches gratitude and trust in Allah's divine wisdom. Or is it that they are jealous of people over what Allah has given them of His bounty, while we have given to the house of Ibrahim the book and the wisdom, and we have given to them a great kingdom? Envy not only consumes your inner peace, but also creates divisions between you and others. It causes you to focus on what you don't have, instead of being thankful for the countless blessings you already possess. Moreover, it leads to sins like backbiting, ill intentions, and even hatred, all of which darken the heart. to quietly eliminate envy and jealousy. Begin with self-awareness. Acknowledge these feelings when they arise and remind yourself that Allah's wisdom in distributing blessings is perfect. Make dua for the person you envy and ask Allah to increase their blessings. This act of sincerity will purify your heart and bring you closer to Allah. Regularly practice gratitude by reflecting on the countless favors Allah has bestowed upon you. When you shift your focus from comparison to gratitude, your heart finds peace. Trust in Allah's plan for you, knowing that He has already written what is best for your dunya and hereafter. Let go of envy and embrace contentment. It's the key to a truly fulfilled and blessed life. 7. Wastefulness. Islam places great emphasis on moderation and avoiding extravagance in all aspects of life, including time, money, food, and resources. Wastefulness is not only a misuse of Allah's blessings but also a sign of ingratitude. Surely squanderers are brothers of Satan's, and the Satan is very ungrateful to his Lord. Reflect on your habits. Are you wasting food, overspending on unnecessary items, or using your time in vain pursuits? Quietly eliminate these habits by practicing gratitude and mindfulness. Start with small steps. Plan your meals to avoid food waste, set a budget to manage your finances responsibly, and dedicate time to productive and meaningful activities. When you treat Allah's blessings with care, you not only gain His pleasure but also cultivate contentment in your heart. Remember, every resource you have is a trust from Allah. Use it wisely and with purpose. 8. Comparing yourself to others. Comparison is a thief of joy and a trap that often leads to feelings of inadequacy and envy. Social media has amplified this issue, making it easy to compare your life, achievements, or appearance to others. However, Islam teaches us to focus on our unique blessings and strive for self-improvement without jealousy. Do not covet something in which Allah has made some of you superior to others. For men there is a share of what they earned, and for women a share of what they earned. Pray to Allah for His grace. Surely Allah is all aware of everything. Everyone's journey is different, and what Allah has given you is what's best for you. Eliminate the habit of comparison. Start by practicing gratitude. Every day, reflect on the blessings in your life, your health, family, provision, and faith. Avoid situations that trigger comparison, such as excessive time on social media. Instead, focus on improving your relationship with Allah and seeking His approval rather than the approval of people. By shifting your perspective, you'll find peace and contentment in what Allah has decreed for you. 9. Laziness in worship. Laziness in worship can slowly distance you from Allah and weaken your faith. Acts of worship, such as prayer, fasting, and reciting the Quran, are not just obligations, they are opportunities to connect with Allah and gain His blessings. Once you have finished your salah, then remember Allah while standing, sitting, and reclining. As soon as you are secure, perform salah as due. Surely salah is an obligation on the believers that is tied up with time. Delaying prayers, skipping sunnah acts, or neglecting daily zikr are signs of spiritual laziness. Quietly eliminate these habits by setting clear intentions and establishing a routine. Begin with small, consistent steps. If you struggle with waking up for Fajr, set an earlier bedtime. If reciting the Quran feels daunting, start with just 1 page a day. The key is consistency. By making worship a priority, you'll strengthen your connection with Allah and experience a sense of fulfillment that no worldly achievement can provide. 10. Excessive attachment to dunya. The love of this world dunya can distract you from your ultimate purpose, which is to worship Allah and prepare for the hereafter. While it's natural to enjoy the blessings Allah has provided, excessive attachment to material possessions, status, or wealth can lead to neglecting your deen. But you prefer the worldly life, while the hereafter is much better and much more durable. Reflect on your priorities. Are you spending more time chasing worldly gains than strengthening your relationship with Allah? Quietly eliminate distractions by simplifying your lifestyle and focusing on what truly matters. Engage in acts that remind you of the hereafter, such as giving charity, helping others, or reflecting on death. Remember, the dunya is temporary, but the hereafter is eternal. Strive to make decisions that benefit your soul, not just your worldly desires. 11. Fear of people instead of Allah. Hearing people's opinions or seeking their approval can prevent you from living authentically as a Muslim. It's essential to place your trust and fear in Allah alone, as He is the only one who holds ultimate power over your life. It is none but Satan who frightens you of his friends. So do not fear them but fear me, if you are believers. Quietly eliminate the fear of people by strengthening your faith and remembering that Allah's approval matters most. When you focus on pleasing Allah, you'll find courage and peace in your decisions. Whether it's wearing a hijab, standing up for justice, or adhering to Islamic principles, trust that Allah will support and reward you for your sincerity. As we strive to improve ourselves and draw closer to Allah, even small, quiet changes can make a huge difference in our lives. Let's take these steps together, one by one, and trust in Allah's guidance and mercy. If you found this video beneficial, please like, comment, and subscribe to Deen Explorers for more inspiring Islamic content. Thanks for watching, and may Allah bless you on your journey of self-improvement. Ameen.